So I struck my plumb line on the handle end, and then that's the head eye end with a center line, and I put my string on there and give it a little plumb snap. So I got that line, and you can see how I knew it was twisted, and I just hacked it out. It's rough. We got plenty of room here, but this is starting to get a straight line. Now I'm going to do this side and get around that crank, but I need to clean this up a little bit with a draw knife and a shaving horse before I apply this line. And I'll probably end up doing this one again, but I will always have this end and the line on the other end at the eye, and I can always reapply these lines. Well, I got put on goat detail, kidding goats, so we're keeping an eye on things. In the meantime, I get to quietly shave away on the axe handle. I've knocked, there was almost a half an inch of wood on both sides of the line. This is about 3/4 of an inch here. Up here, down here on the handle, it goes to almost 7/8, and up here at the head is about an inch, but the eye is only 3/4. But I'm leaving myself plenty of room, so as things shrink, I can sit the head on further and take up room. So I'm leaving a little meat under the eye in width and depth. Fine tune it later on. Getting a little wonky down here on the handle. I may clip that right off. Especially it's at 36 inches. It might be longer than what I'm hoping for. We'll see. So now I get to shave on the shaving horse, fine tune. Get to fine tune to half the pencil line, and then I'll lay it over the side and apply the actual thickness, or not thickness, or depth of the handle to this clean face once I've got the thickness down. And you could do it the other way around as well, but just the way I'm going. I got another tool. This is a spoke shave. Sole is basically flat, but it's a little rounded. But the key thing to a shave like this is this profile of the handles. It's nearly in line with the sole. They just crank up just a little bit and not much. Those ones you see that come along and the handle goes whoop, like that, those handles are up here, and when you pull on it, it has a tendency to roll a lot. This right here gets the work, the applied force down in plane with your work, and you can reduce a lot of the leverage that these raised handles have. Stanley has one that's all fancy and red and with little adjustable wheels on it, but the handles are too high. This may be dull, I don't know. Nope. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. The thing with this, hi Katie, is you can also turn it around and push with it. Takes off nice little shaves. look at your work too. Look down it and see. My sides are good, but this space here is it's like a propeller. We're going to fix that. As long as I don't lose my layout on either end, I can play with this face. But I need to get a pattern on here. I'm going to start with that right now. So I can visually feel a plumb line on here. And I know that I can just work this so that it's flat. If these here are vertical and I work this edge, nice thing about a shaving horse is that you can adjust it really quick with your feet with a little pressure. I'm just winging this here. I don't have the pattern applied to the face. And again, this is a good example of going down the slope with a grain.